We're making Libby's famous no-fail pumpkin pie. Welcome to Help at Home, your resource for great recipes and easy learning. I'm Jim Hightower. Today we're making Libby's famous no-fail pumpkin pie, and Libby has been doing this recipe for over 70 years, so it has to be perfect, right? Grab your pen and paper, here come the ingredients. You'll need 2 eggs, 1 canned pumpkin, that's 15 or 16 ounces, 3/4 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon ginger, 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves, 1 can evaporated milk, or half and half, and 1 9-inch pie shell. This is another one that goes super fast. Just toss your eggs in. It's always good to blend them for just a second. That's all. Put your pumpkin in. Blend that together for just a few seconds. Naturally, you go slow because eggs can give you a big whack. Next, you add in all your spices. I've got my sugar and all those spices in here. And you just go. I'm a big fan of going slow when you're adding in your stuff. A little bit of dust with all those spices. Scrape your sides and your bottom. Pour in your milk. Mix that slowly. You give it one pretty good mix. Scrape those sides. Sometimes pumpkin is a little slow to mix in. Give it another pretty good mix. That's it. You're almost ready to bake. You have a little bit of prep work to do. Alright, here's the deal. Modern ovens have that dreaded AccuBake system. Different brands call it different things, but it amounts to the fact that the broiler comes on regularly while you're baking to help maintain the temperature. That's wonderful for roasting and cooking meals, but it ruins desserts, and it fries cheesecakes and pie shells. So, most ovens come with 2 racks, maybe 3. So what you have to do here is add a little extra insurance. That's what I'm famous for. Take a piece of foil, and you're making a foil tent, just like when you go camping. It covers you. So this rack is going to go up high to cover your pie. Then your pie will go underneath on the second rack, covered so that it doesn't get fried. Then you have your pie shell. It can be store-bought or homemade. This recipe calls for an unbaked pie shell, but I really am not comfortable with that because I'm just like Julia Child. Nobody likes a soggy bottom, especially in a pie, she says. So I did the pre-bake. It's not done, but it is set just enough to guard against a soggy bottom because we're baking again. Get your pumpkin pie filling, pour it right in. I wouldn't overfill. Put it into your 425-degree oven. Now, 425 for 15 minutes, then immediately turn it down to 350 for 45 minutes. Don't forget, or you'll have pumpkin concrete instead of pumpkin pie. Here it is just out of the oven. It's been a total of 1 hour. I stuck the cake tester in it and it came out clean. It was puffed up a little bit higher. It's been sitting a minute, but just perfect. Notice that my pie crust is not burnt. It's just browned and it looks wonderful, and that's all because of that foil tent. Just like when you go camping, it protects you from the elements. Eating and storage tips. First thing you've got to do is let this cool. 15 to 30 minutes or even longer might be best. If you cut in this too soon and your filling's not set and recomposed, it could fall out and you'd just be sad. So wait. And also, if you're going to store it and, travel or something, you got to wait till it's room temperature and then cover it up. So there you go. If you like this recipe for Libby's famous no-fail pumpkin pie recipe, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends who like to cook or just want to learn how. Drop me a line in the comments below about your experiences with this recipe and what else you'd like to see in the kitchen. Click the bell in the top right hand corner for notifications. I'm Jim Hightower, and remember, everyone needs help, even me. We're making Libby's famous here. Welcome to Help at Home. Ooh, that's very loud. 1/2 teaspoon flopper. 1 can flopper. Flop, flop, flop. If you like this recipe for Libby's famous no-fail not pecan pie here, subscribe and share with your friends who like to cook or just want to learn how. I can't talk.